Something quite special about Lumina is the way that it helps you take a fresh look at the apparent contradictions in the different qualities you express. It helps you see them as strengths that reinforce each other. We call this embracing paradox.
By measuring qualities on a continuum, Lumina learning allows us to focus on both polarities without focusing on one to the exclusion of the other. By doing this, we can look at the apparent contradiction between someone who is both very conceptual and very pragmatic. And then we take that contradiction and we see it as a strength. We see it as a person who has high vision ideas, ideas which have grand scope, and can at the same time turn them into practical actions to ensure that those visions are achieved.
For me, embracing paradox means that I can be two things that might seem the opposite at the same time and really use that as a strength. For instance, I found in my portrait that I am both collaborative and competitive. That means that I like to win, but I like to win with everyone together.
So why customers seem to be getting really excited about the paradigm embracing paradox is that by measuring opposite ends of a behavioural scale, we're able to really value difference in individuals. And by demonstrating that through the Lumina Spark portrait, people are able to really celebrate when they do use opposite ends of a behavioural scale, and by sharing that with other individuals, they're able to work more effectively together.
For me, embracing the paradox means integrating two opposite personality qualities. And it feels like as if I kind of come home to a place where integrating those two will really help me being very effective. I didn't know that that was possible until now, and I already felt it, but now I have the proof written all over my portrait.
I'm a strong believer in humanistic psychology, and what I liked very much about the Lumina Spark portrait, that it allows you to embrace paradox. And what I could see reflected in my portrait was that I have two opposites which are practical and conceptual, strongly developed. And that was amazing, because I knew that, but now you see it measured.
I've taken a number of personality instruments, and I've sometimes found it difficult to answer the questions because they ask you, do you do this or do you do that? And what I like about Lumina is that it allows me to answer both ways and claim both ends of the polarity. And for me that's very meaningful. For example, I'm very purposeful but also adaptable. So if circumstances change, then I adapt my goal. And I find that also very helpful when I work with clients, because oftentimes they have different strengths, some high, some low, and that richness that comes across in the 24 qualities measured with both polarities is very meaningful for them and helps them to find strategies to be more effective in their professional lives. And that's what I like about Lumina.